Now we're live, fortunately, so that was not recorded for posterity.
Thank you.
Mamma
Okay.
mia, why are you putting the egg under the pizza?
Don, I have the power to remove you from the server.
I was gonna say,
Like,
sir,
I'm
this is
offended,
some.
and I'm not even Italian.
I was gonna say,
Now-
if you didn't say it, I was gonna say that.
Now, okay, before we distract ourselves with more shenanigans, if everyone would please sound off, Tokas,
I am here.
Totsig,
I was told to turn my sound off, I don't know why.
Salik,
Yes, I am here.
and Boblin.
I'm at the boblin.
The doctor should be joining us soon enough, but until then, we shall proceed without them. When last we all met, you had continued down further into the depths of the Tomb of the Nine Gods, into this fourth floor that you've seen. Found a throne room. Mage handed a staff across a floor. Poked a sun that was floating above a secret room. Alerted a zombified T-Rex and beat the ever-loving shit out of it and the amount of zombies that it had inside of it. We pick up after the fight, as we should, with Boblin covered in gore and viscera, trying to clean himself off.
Yeah,
Now I'll pass it back to you.
this is gross.
Part of
Oh,
learning
no.
how to
Oh.
fight Boblin.
Don't need to worry, Bublin. I can press through that.
No,
problem.
no. He needs to practice proper armor maintenance. Do not help him.
Can you just do this stuff on my skin and not necessarily what's on my armor?
Nope.
You're not an object.
So wait, I can't press the just Bublin and leave the armor all stained.
He's not an object.
I mean, in some cultures, goblins do not have equal rights.
I love how that's the first thing we're going to hear is when he joins.
Well, you better get to cleaning that armor.
Yeah.
Throw him a rag as we I gesture to the bird. We have some nerd shit to do.
Boblin. Just, yeah, this is so gross. Boblin begins to clean his armor.
Mm-hmm.
And probably get the archaeologist up here as well.
Yeah.
Just thought.
Like, I might be helpful here.
Mm-hmm.
So what am I looking at?
All right, this is a room with a sarcophagus in the middle. 1 second. I was open to a different page.
I
It
think
appears to be a room.
Give me a second.
Gentlemen, I think this might have been a tomb.
Of Annihilation?
Followed your cleaning your armor.
Nah.
The
Where
walls
are
of
we,
this
some
room are
kind of-
adorned with tile mosaics of a jungle city, intermingled with frescoes of flowering plants, birds, insects, and humans wearing gold skirts and carrying spears. Oh wait, that's This is the one I'm reading. All right, I thought that was the room beforehand. The ceiling is painted to look like a clear blue sky, and there used to be a ball a intricately designed golden ball that would represent the sun hanging above the sarcophagus. Said object got shattered twice and destroyed.
Okay.
A 2-foot diameter. No, that's the orb. Never mind, we're good. Sorry, yeah. The sarcophagus itself looks like it is constructed from black basalt in the middle of the room.
I will start doing an investigation, see if I can see anything.
I think I did my own investigation on this before. Correct me if I'm wrong.
You did, but it was a couple weeks ago, so
Also, second set of eyes, all that fun stuff.
yeah, it's fine.
Well, Salik would definitely share anything he gleaned from this sarcophagus.
All right.
That is a
definitely-
21.
Yeah, I would give Tokus advantage then because
Oh, okay.
that would make sense.
That's now a 26.
There you go. This is a mosaic of Omu, the city above. It definitely looks like it was during its heyday. Instead of the way it is as you would see it now. So whoever is in this room, you would assume has significance to the city above? You don't really
It's
see
strange to see if I could figure out like who or what this is.
Do you know Old Omuin?
I did do that day of studying. I am proficient in history, and I am an archaeologist.
Yes. I'm just like, did that ever happen? I don't remember.
Like, me and Salik did as deep a dive as we could in a day.
Yeah. This definitely, like, you would maybe say royalty? It's kind of
Could
hard
I
to tell
narrow
without
it down
knowing.
with a history check?
Um. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, I'm reading through, making sure on things.
16. I will flash of genius that to a 21.
Okay. In and around the basalt sarcophagus, in the language in the old Omuan that you see a name subtly carved into the back that it says Napatek. Napaka. 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 There we go. Yeah.
I bet.
Where words are weird, especially when they're made up. And with a good enough history check and spending some time up above, you would think this may be the tomb of the last queen of Omu, Queen Napaka.
This is the tomb of the last queen of Omu. With that 21, do I get any like personal information about her, like what she was, what she liked, type of deal?
The general sense from what you remember is that the Queen Napaka was a just queen. I mean, this was still during the point in time where Omu had slavery, but there was a lot of. Chult has never been a kind place to anyone. So it's one of those things like, okay, she was a good queen and a kind queen, and the royal family was along that line. You remember the child's skull from earlier in the tomb talking about his uncle, which was uh, a direct servant to the queen?
Mm-hmm.
But from what you from what you have gathered over your journey, you haven't really gotten this specific information about Queen Napaka.
Gotcha. I will give all this information to the party while avoiding any rocks that Tutsig may throw at me. Just hold my shield up in front of my face.
What was Totzig ritual casting?
Detect magic.
Uh-huh. I believe Salik did that beforehand, but you may do it yourself. The room itself, nothing in the room as of right now looks magical, but you can see an aura of magics inside of the sarcophagus kind of leaking out through cracks, or like the lid.
Right.
So inside the sarcophagus, you can sense magic, but nothing else other than the broken sun outside of the sarcophagus.
Well, 10 minutes would have been enough for him to clean his armor. Boblin, get in here.
Yeah, I guess. What is that?
We get to lift a giant piece of rock.
I don't know why everyone thinks I'm strong.
You're not as strong as I am.
Giant dwarf arm.
Dwarf arms, it's on both arms now.
It's. I'm calling upon your strength of will, my son.
Ah, hello.
All right, you get that side, I get this side.
Okay.
And hand a crowbar to Tokus. His little noodle arms.
All
I
right.
wonder why you hand me a crowbar when I was already pulling my own out. That's actually sized better for me.
Yeah, it's too small.
The bigger the crowbar,
More
the
leverage.
stronger it makes you. Yeah. Boblin nods knowingly at Toxic.
Yes,
Tokus.
but
What's your name? Tokus.
what is my name, Boblin?
Tokus. He nods at Tokus.
Okay, so athletics.
All
I will be assisting with the crowbar.
right. Go ahead.
Both of us, or
I would say both of you.
all right. Strong.
Help action. So
My arm fell off. My arms. I lost my arms.
Pull harder,
Usually-
boy.
This lid was more of a threat to you than the entire zombie T-Rex horde.
from help action.
I'll say you're being helped, Boblin.
Yeah.
I got my side. Better, much
There you
better.
go.
The duality of Boblin.
So, my Boblin still proves that they are, no matter how many times they disagree, they are still exceedingly strong.
Literally the strongest in the party.
As they effortlessly lift this lid off of the sarcophagus and move it gently out to the side, not to break anything. And inside is
That is quite the assumption of the.
You have
the
Dad and
ungodly
an archaeologist glaring at you if you are rough with this fine
Boblin
piece
is
of
just
art.
like, ah! And he just like he's about to throw it down, and he just sees the stare. He just turns and just slowly sets it on the ground, and, like pats it. There we go.
Preparing to speak the words of Mindsliver.
Alright, so aura, magic, stuff inside. Scolding
Yes.
child.
inside of the sarcophagus is a well preserved, but still like basically bone corpse of what looks to be some kind of royal figure. You could tell from the scraps of clothing they had, definitely seems delicate and regal. Inside, alongside of them, is a necklace that is and was around their neck. A scepter that is placed on their hands. Not like enclosed on their hands, but like pressed atop of it, and a minotaur skull. I will give you this piece of information. The scepter looks very similar to the scepter that you guys pulled off the chair earlier.
Except that it is glowing. Whereas the other one was mundane. I asked for what was magic, so I'm at this point assuming a magic amulet, magic scepter, and a magic minotaur skull.
The minotaur skull. The
Where is Theseus?
minotaur skull and the necklace are showing off as magic. The scepter, oddly enough, still does not show magic on it.
Ah, the Iron Scepter's twin.
I will start identifying magic items if we take them out.
Okay. I have to ask this question.
Is it a dead ringer for the scepter that Sleek put in my bag?
You pull
I
it
think
out.
Sleek hastily put it in the bag during the T-Rex fight.
I mean, fair. I would say you could pull out the scepter that was on the throne, next to the throne, and it looks just about identical.
And they both have an adamantine core, right?
I mean, look it.
What you thinking, Sleek?
Well, the plaques did say to find the Iron Scepter's twin, though it did not elaborate on what you were supposed to do once you found them. Looking at the two side by side, does it look like they interlink at all?
The two scepters,
Yeah.
they look identical. Just like
But-
looking it over, it's like, all right, black and gold, and intricate handle, black and gold, and intricate handle.
But do they look like they interlink, connect?
Right.
Is the
Is
question.
there a?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
what
Do
I'm
they
asking.
like screw together or something?
They do. I will say they do not look like they screw together.
Hmm. Keys to another puzzle, perhaps.
Find out
Yeah.
lots of puzzles.
The scepters in of themselves are not magical. But perhaps they fit somewhere.
Maybe our genie would know something about these.
I am currently holding this door.
Do you know
Yes.
anything about scepters?
Perhaps we should grab whatever we can and vacate the room.
If you're going to do so, do it quickly.
Alright, so League will take the scepter.
Boblin looks around and then reaches for the skull.
Okay.
Picking
Uh,
skulls.
Okay.
Why are you still here?
I'm
Is
going to
anyone-
grab everyone by the little ones by the scruff and rush out the door.
No, I want this go.
I didn't say you didn't grab it. I said whatever you're gonna grab it quick. We gotta go. The genie's holding the
Okay.
door.
Okay. So the scepter was grabbed. The skull was grabbed. Is anyone grabbing the necklace?
Grab it again?
That would destroy. I just want to point out, archaeologist, you're the only one who's going to be able to, and it would ruin the body.
Yeah, no, I will not desecrate the body.
Okay.
Boblin.
It's a Minotaur.
So I'm
I
going
don't think
to
the queen was a
ask
Minotaur.
who gets out of the door first.
I'm carrying both littles, so it's going to be between me and Sleek, I'd imagine.
Please determine.
I guess we could just roll initiative.
Guess. Yeah, go ahead, do that.
That's a 6 for Salik.
Okay. So Totzig gets out of the door first.
With us in tow.
Yes. Boblin, I
Boblin.
need a charisma save from you.
Oh, jeez.
Salik, I need a constitution save from
15. For Le Boblin.
Constitution.
I will flash a genius to
That's-
Salik one,
you. Okay.
taking that to a 19.
Just checking things. Okay. With the flash of genius, that works. Boblin,
Boblin.
good news.
Yeah.
As you look into the skull of the Minotaur, the eyes light up. Congratulations, you have 50 temporary hit points. Bad news.
I'm
You now see-
strong.
You now see everyone in this room as hostile to you.
Boblin.
Let us start initiative.
No. Just by holding it, I don't even need to, like...
That was what the charisma score was for, buddy.
I don't even need to, like, put it on and become the Minotaur to
Nope.
suffer these effects.
Why we don't touch things with our hands.
Oh, I'm so glad I see you as hostile.
I remind you, you're
So-
currently being carried by your scruff.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, when you say everybody in the room, does that mean everybody he can see or everybody in a certain room?
Everyone, period. So
So he just starts
This is-
going stark raving mad as far as we're aware.
yeah, that's what it says. Let me just read exactly what this says. When cursed, the creature gains 50 temporary hit points and goes berserk. Yeah. The victim is forced to attack the nearest target they can see with melee attacks. They cannot make ranged attacks or cast spells. And if they can't see any attacks, they just start frothing at the mouth. Oh boy.
So as of right now, he will
rah.
only see the doctor.
I mean, he could also see you. You're holding him.
He has eyes in the back of his head, GM.
You know that's not how people work.
So is it compelling?
It is. You are cursed.
But
The
is
answer
it
is
compelling me
yes.
to attack the first person I see or anyone I see?
Anyone you see.
Well, then I think there's an argument if I'm being pulled out the door that the doctor is the first person I would see.
Possible.
Oh my god, when did you show up?
Quite a while.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember when you said.
Since you've been polishing your armor.
Yeah. I believe it was when you said, in a lot of cultures, goblins are looked at as less than people.
Oh, My God, I didn't realize Squirting was here.
So it
That's
seems like
startling.
Totsig is going first.
That was very
Oh,
startling.
did I?
Oh.
Yes, I probably should have rolled the initiative too, huh?
I'm not rolling it for you this time.
Yeah. Well, when he first called for initiative, he was talking about attacking people in the room, so I technically wasn't in
Well,
the room at the time.
Technically speaking, I would have like ran past you with the smalls as we were running. He was unleashing his demons.
All right. Is everyone in initiative?
Click it.
Looks it.
Yeah. Trying to remember. I think Dara gets her own initiative.
I've run it either you
Yeah,
roll
I
her
think
all
we've done it both
independently or
ways.
going after you, whichever one
She
you
can
choose.
just go on my turn.
All right.
Just simplify.
All right.
Alrighty, so he begins frothing at the mouth, swinging around, yelling obscenities I told him not to use. We're going to go from just a casual holding to a full attempt at restraint.
All right.
So, yeah,
Apple?
yeah,
Damn it, Totsig!
buddy.
I mean, Boblins could still roll a 1.
This has contested athletics.
Or acrobatics for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Either one.
So I drop the Boblin.
ah!
Then bonus action, many turret. Boblin doesn't get that. He's currently not an ally.
Refresh my memory. Does that not work around hard corners?
It's just as long as you're within 10 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I got that.
I mean, I don't think it would help. He has 50 temporary HP.
I'm just adding emotional damage to the wound, sir.
All right. Dr. Strigan Shade.
He hasn't done anything yet.
I mean, that is absolutely fair.
Son, he's gone rabid.
Oh, God.
Okay.
During someone else's turn, can I recommend a tactic to them in character?
In character? Yeah.
If you can get it done in 5 words.
Let me just review the range of the spell real quick.
Remind you, all we have seen so far is him frothing in the mouth and swinging wildly.
I'm putting him out of his misery.
I beat the gnome with my son.
Give him the goblin.
Would a goblin count as a light weapon?
The goblin has Iron Man arms, so he is definitely not light.
That just means he has a handle.
Let me see. All right. Well, yeah. So far, he's just frothing in the mouth. So for now, Sleek won't say anything yet.
All right. If the doctor is holding his stuff for actual action, we will go into Tokus. You see Boblin going crazy.
I will not do anything hostile yet. Instead, I will cast Aid on myself, Totsig, and the Doctor at a 3rd level.
The 10 page? That's the one that is max HP, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
10 additional, and then 10 healing to get you to full.
All right.
Which is max, yeah.
Salik.
Um. Yeah. Hmm. Actually, I may have an idea.
Pizza's here.
Sleek is going to move over there, and seeing Bubble and Frothan going crazy like this, Sleek will quickly ask, "Is this rabies or magic?"
Don't know.
Mage bees.
Goblin fever.
All right.
Okay, there's nah. Yeah, apparently there's really not much they can do at the moment. So, hmm. Wait, is there like a? Oh no, there's no aura that indicates that he actually has temporary HP. It's just he's going crazy as far as we can tell.
Yes, that is all you can tell.
All
This
right,
starts-
so right now Sleek has no idea if he has temporary hit points or not. And hmm. Okay, so the spell sleep affects anything in his radius, correct? Including allies?
Yeah. Yes. It does not say in the spell that it differentiates differentiates creatures. I don't believe. So that would just be your invoke thing, if you can from that one.
Um,
It's not an invocation spell.
yeah.
Then I don't think you can.
Yeah, there's not. Yeah, right now Sleek is unable to do anything, so I guess for now I'll just pass my turn.
Back. All right. Hold on.
All right, Boblin.
Boblin.
What do you do?
So I am right here, next to Dad and Tokus.
Yeah, I believe you are. No, you are not on top of Dad.
He is literally right there.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was dropped.
Okay. Well. Okay. Boblin in his fury looks up and sees that Dad is very big, and that Tokus is not. And seeing that he has no weapons, Boblin, is there a ledge, or is this just a freestanding staircase?
There is a ledge.
But there's no like banister.
There is no safety rails.
Cool. Boblin is gonna leap at Tokas and try and like grab him around the throat and just yeet them both over the side, like tackle him off the edge of the
I believe you
the
have your
staircase.
mace, right? You
Yeah, you have
go-
your Morning Star.
Yeah, you have your
Didn't I
morning
eat
star.
that?
You yeeted that and was given it back.
Well, he would. The Morning Star will get used once once Tokus takes a tumble off a steel cage
Right up the green boy.
right through the announcer's table. Yes, I would like to tackle Tokus off the staircase.
So is that like a grapple? I would imagine.
Boblin's like gonna run and try and smack into him and push him back.
What would you consider a push attack?
So like
A
Well, I
shove?
think the
Athletic.
first question is if it hits.
Yeah,
Is it
like,
like
I would say
contested athletics.
Yeah, yeah, that seems right.
All right.
I use acrobatics to try to like dodge out of the way of him.
Tall.
Yeah,
Oh.
that works. Like, I'm just trying to think of like how it would work.
I
But, like,
think
yeah,
mechanically keep it simple. Just use the grapple rules.
yeah, that's fair. Grapple rules.
So
It
Moblin
makes-
rolls athletics.
Yeah.
Tato,
Hello.
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 I have returned with pizza.
Okay.
Tato,
21.
turn
Okay.
on the lights.
You tackle me.
I grab Tokas by the throat and drive him from the
What?
staircase.
Totsig's still holding me. He has not dropped me.
Is that true?
I have used him as bait, apparently.
I'm just like grabbing
Dangling the gnome.
Tokas like around the legs, like around the waist, just like chomping teeth as Toxic just sort of lifts both of us up.
I will remind the Boblin, this is purely, I know same team and all, that replaces only one of your attacks. If you have extra
I-
attack.
Fight him.
Yes, I would like to bite Tokus. Where can I reach?
I mean, there's a face. You also have a mace, good sir.
Attack you strength.
Yeah, seeing that my attempt to to body slam the gnome has failed, Boblin's gonna try and pull his mace and just like wildly swing it up at the vicinity of Tokus's face.
Okay, so here's the thing. You were trying to shove him off the ledge, correct?
Yes.
Okay. You rolled higher on the unofficial grapple check, so that would have happened.
Totsig was holding me still.
Right.
Correct.
Which is why I threw my athletics out there to set the DC for the push.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Plus,
like
I have a fishing rod of a gnome holding onto a
Right.
goblin, is why we're doing
and
what we're
Boblin
saying.
just literally like kicking and like half grabbing around Tokus's waist.
All right. Sorry, I missed the toxic bit.
No, we're just horsing around.
Alright.
No big deal.
Continue.
Damn it.
Hit him with a mace.
Yeah. Is that technically advantage because I have him grappled?
It does not give advantage.
Oh.
But
Does
he's
16 hit
grappled
you?
by Toxic.
Tokus, what's your armor class?
19.
What?
19. 1 9.
You duck my mace.
All right.
Ah!
Yeah, no, I think we gotta put him down now, boys.
I think it's time for a timeout.
Yep.
All right. Is that all you can do, Boblin?
Yes, I believe so.
Alrighty. Totzig.
As my assumption is we still need to leave, I'm going to carry the little ones out of the room.
I'm Probably because you dropped him.
Yeah, but he's holding on to you now.
you.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just dragging you guys along because our Dow is out there trying to hold the damn door.
Are you trying to resist this, Boblin?
No.
Because-
I'm trying to club the shit out of Tokus.
Okay.
Like, are you even aware you're being moved?
Yeah, probably not. Tokus!
Alright. Well, we'll keep moving.
If I was me moving at half speed
Mhm.
for dragging them.
What?
And I'm just going to pommel the back of Boblin's head, which I believe that misses.
Does not hit.
And that's me done. Just all the dad voice right now. All of it.
Mm-hmm. Let us continue. Doctor.
Huh? I
It
think
is-
it's time for a timeout.
Oh.
I used that last
Excuse
last
me?
session and I totally forgot.
Yeah. How's your charisma, Boblin?
Not amazing.
Oh no! Oh no!
Well, yes, a paladin should have a pretty decent charisma saving throw.
But he didn't start Paladin.
No.
He
Yeah, I
multi-classed
started as
into
a
that.
fighter.
Yeah.
Oh god.
My DC is 16.
Mhm.
Oh, 16?
Yep, 16.
Knowing what we know about teleportation here,
I was going to bring that up after he failed.
He does. The doctor doesn't know that.
no. I was gonna bring that up in case he was close
Yeah.
enough. I might have flashed a genius to him to
Oh.
save.
Oh. Oh god.
That's it.
Oh.
It's not
Uh-oh.
teleportation.
No. A little peek behind the curtain. It works the same
I'm
with
aware.
banishment. So.
But we would not know that because banishment
Yeah.
is not teleportation.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Just gonna
And
grab
in
you.
character, the doctor has cast things and sent things to other places, but he does not know that something weird is happening with it.
Give me a second, Boblin. Oh, this is really awkward.
Oh, where am I?
Okay, so
Much were there before, I think.
here's also the problem. Boblin isn't in control of his own faculties, for one.
Uh-huh. I wonder if there's anybody else in that room.
There's not a zombie T-Rex.
I tried.
Tried. What else did you banish?
Oh.
There is something in there from from a while ago. But
Well, no, it was like the day before he banished a statue, but I'm pretty sure it's
Yes.
been longer than a minute.
yeah, that statue never showed back up. So this is weird. Combat ends. You wait the minute, and Boblin doesn't return.
Look at Tokus. Look at the doctor. Go pick up Boblin's sword and get the hell out. Because the poor Dow
Yeah.
doing her damn
Yeah.
best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh god.
Group meeting. Once we're out of the room. Okay. Where could Boblin have gone?
I can literally only think of one place.
Yeah, I know.
And I severely hope that is not where he was sent.
I can almost guarantee that's where he was sent.
Please. All right. The door is closed as the Dow lets go of the door.
I will also note that that is all the stream can see is that room. Because Boblin is the light focus for the stream.
Oh dear lord. Okay.
I'm
Well,
the main character.
you
I can see Boblin right now too.
So I'll get to.
Buddy.
Do you want me to get the Boblin now?
go ahead,
or-
man.
Okay.
You're
so
the DM.
Boblin,
Yeah.
you
Boblin.
show up in a room full of corpses.
Have I regained any sense of faculties at this point?
The curse is not lifted.
Rah! Rah!
There is one of those flesh golems that you have run into multiple times in here.
Oh.
Okay, let me find the.
Great.
Goblin, the good news is you have 50 temp HP.
What's the other good news?
That's good news.
You're not killing us.
Good news.
Friendly fire is off right now due to proximity.
You say that like he was killing us to begin with. I'll grant you
That's just
trying.
mean, for one. But we could start rolling back and forth to punch each other, while the others discuss in character what they're doing. Boblin.
Okay. Now, I forget your name right now.
What
Just
do you
Dal.
need?
Do you know what happens
The Muffin
if
Man.
you are if you try to teleport in this dungeon, in this tomb?
We know.
Oh, we already know what happens when you
No.
teleport. It's a matter of
I was
punishment.
What are you doing to me? I don't
The-
even have any weapons. I don't have my sword.
You don't have your sword. You still have a mace. Also, the tomb, the flesh golem that you've seen, is in here, and will attack you.
Well, Boblin will attack back, but he gets the shit kicked out of him on that first hit. How much damage is that?
21,
38.
30, 38.
Oh,
Well, you have 50 temp HP.
I have 12 temp HP now.
Yep.
You'll be fine.
Alright.
These are the consequences of your long-standing decisions.
Long standing, I'm a goblin.
Well, they're not yours. The rapid use of banishment multiple times.
You say rapid. I mean, I haven't used it that often.
Oh, you've used it plenty.
And I thought he was going to come back.
When has that happened in this?
I mean, when I did the flesh golem,
We left.
Never
Poor
showed back up.
baby
Yeah, we left.
Boy, my baby boy, my Boblin. He's gonna get killed because the doctor fucking banished me.
You picked up the skull.
I'm a goblin!
Nope.
You're supposed to be my dad!
You're right. You picked up the skull. I picked you up.
Right!
That was a
The
choice you
situation was
made.
handled. The situation was under control, and then the doctor had to banish.
Goblin,
We were
you are
doing
not.
fine.
You are not taking responsibility for your own actions here.
yeah,
No,
you were
because I'm a
frothing.
rabid goblin!
I couldn't risk you
Just stop getting
contaminating
hit
the rest with your.
with your rabies.
You know what happens when you get bit with something with rabies? That's fatal for humans.
Well, it's a gnome and a horse, so I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, that's what I wanted, a rabid horse.
I'm going to roll for her intelligence to see if she would know.
Am I hitting it? What's this AC?
Its AC is 16.
Okay. So I've hit it once. Is this a flesh golem we beat up in the past? Or is this like just a
little bit.
really like chatty flesh golem who's upset that we've like barbecued his cousins?
Okay, this was one of the flesh golems that was on the level above that was chained to the other one. You banished one, and you all beat the shit out of the other one.
But we didn't beat the shit out of this one.
No, because it was banished.
Banish me back! Banish me back! Have I regained my senses at this point?
I will
No.
flash a genius out to an 18.
Did you take 50 damage?
Yes.
That's not how that works from what I've seen.
No, I'm just rubbing in the 10 HP. That's all.
Okay. So the Tao says, okay, considering a Sirak, this place is laden with traps and countermeasures to keep you from quote unquote cheating. Any kind of teleportation might bring you to a specific trap room, I would assume.
We know it brings us to a room. Where?
I don't know.
Then you are fucking useless.
I backhand the goblin or the gnome.
What did I do?
I reached through
Oh,
several
He just like
several feet of
appears
wall.
in the room, slaps me in
He's
the face.
getting
What
angry
take
too.
it with you? Take
I
it
got
with
one
you.
banishment left.
No, for the record, I did cast a banishment on the T-Rex. So
Did if
What?
no, this is directed at the doctor. Like I did use a
Yeah.
spell slot of that level.
Okay.
Yes, it was checked off, I believe. Because I have 2 of that level checked off after me casting banishment,
That should be correct.
and I don't think I've cast summon construct or fabricate. So I'm assuming it's the 2 banishments.
The
All right. So we must act quickly to save Boblin. If we have one more teleportation spell, we might have a shot. Just maybe.
God.
As repulsive as the idea is of going back into that room, it is possible that we may be able to pop into the room, grab Boblin, repeat the same trick we used to get out, and should be back out of the room. And hopefully not another
God.
monster comes out of it.
Well, if any type of teleportation will send people there,
God.
It must be someone who can quickly grab the goblin and make their way to the stone face, and Ansley will describe the method they used to get out of the room last time.
okay.
Was had to go through the nostril.
Yeah.
But it was the right nostril, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But we don't know if it's magically gonna change or whatever.
It is. You do not know. Anyway, so I've been doing this periodically as the discussion has been going on.
If we're
every
gonna
so
send
many
someone
seconds.
who's quick, I am literally the fastest one here.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we have a teleportation other than banishment?
Only on myself.
I specifically removed Dimension Door so this wouldn't happen.
Okay.
Let's see.
I'm gonna get one more attack in at Boblin before you guys finish this because I've been doing a mental like tick down of how much time.
Looks like the trigger's yours to pull, Doctor.
Okay. I will send him then. Use my last 4th level.
Okay.
Now, after Tatsig is banished, Sleeg will go. If this works like last time, they should reappear in the same area. And with that, Sleeg will take flight and start heading, back out this way.
Okay.
Stop splitting up the party, Salik.
You gotta chase him then, huh?
We've kind of already done that.
Okay. So Tatsig. Now I'm actually gonna have to use initiative for this because there's more than just the 2 of them in there.
Oh, yeah?
So, as Tatsig pops in, would you like to describe what Boblin looks like? Because this fight has been going on for a bit.
Boblin is absolutely beat to shit. He is like got blood running down his nose. He's got cuts on his face. Like one ear is bent back. He's like barely holding on with this this morning star as he just gets punched over and over again by the flesh golem. He's like backing away and just sort of Like each step there's a little whimper. You think there's some pretty serious internal wounds, given the beating that the goblins received.
All right. Now for the three of you, I would like initiative rolls.
By three, that includes me, right?
No, I mean the two, the flesh golem, Boblin and Toxic. Because before it was just back and forth, so when that feels about right.
God damn it!
Get all the bad rolls out now. You're gonna need them for flat d20 rolls soon. All right. As the rest of the party runs up to where they presume the two of you will pop out, we will start this combat with the two. I'm just gonna fucking say it, the Tomb Guardian, punching Boblin more. I don't think a 17 hits, does it?
No, I don't believe it does.
Okay.
No.
Toxic.
This thing's been doing some work, right?
It's been getting some good hits in.
Okay, I'm going to lower down, like good old shoulder tackle ready. I'm going to wait until this thing knocks the fucking goblin out.
Excuse me?
Grab him and leap through the nostril.
Okay, so I will say this from last time. You would know this. You had to pull a lever that looked like there was different levers in each nostril.
Okay.
So.
And Sleek would have hastily described in detail how he triggered the lever.
Okay.
I also have a fairly decent in-character memory.
Okay,
So,
that's fair.
I'm ready.
That may or may not come up. Boblin,
Boblin,
you are still cursed.
I'm still cursed?
Yes.
God. I am unaware of Horstad's appearance.
That is fair.
Alright. Ah! God.
Okay.
This proves that Boblin's nothing like that fancy sword of his.
Tomb Guardian.
Does not hit.
Gee, wow. Okay.
AC 20.
Damn. All right. I'm going to assume this continues going on. So Boblin.
Right. Would Boblin have the capacity to use more of his abilities, or is he just in sort of feral bash attack mode?
Okay, I will read this out. Until the curse is lifted, the victim is forced to attack the nearest creature it can see with melee attacks. It cannot make ranged attacks or cast spells.
Okay.
Can he smite?
Is that considered a spell? Because it uses
think
spell
that's a-
slots, I would
It
say
uses a
yes.
spell slot, but it's not casting a spell. It's similar to a wild-shaped druid, like moon druid, using their spell slots. It's not casting.
In this bit, I would say he cannot, mainly for the fact of you need to like channel like a spell for the effect to work, and you're just in a bloodthirsty blood rage. All right, you did your 2 attacks. Let's see it do its 2 attacks. This is gonna go on for a while.
I'm gonna slowly lower my head, look at the Tomb Guardian, like what? Performance anxiety all of a sudden.
All right, this is gonna continue. God, they're both just impudently playing each other.
apparently calling out his performances was enough.
Well, these things have no tone. So,
Okay, that first hit's gonna put Boblin down.
okay, and the second one is an automatic crit, so it's 2 failed death saves.
Wouldn't the first one
my trigger
proc?
goes off first, so he doesn't get that second swing immediately.
Sorry, you two talked over each other.
The first swing puts him down, which hits my trigger before the second swing ever happens.
Okay.
So I go and
Let's
scoop up the
see.
goblin.
Let us see what happens, because they are within range. You have to jump for the thing.
I mean, he can make the attack against me because I have to use my action and my interact to pick up what is temporarily a unconscious goblin. That would be the
Good news, Boblin. You're not cursed anymore. Bad news, Goblin. You're dying.
Yeah.
Interesting news, the two of you. When Totzig goes to jump and pull the lever, I need a D2 from one of you. You go for the one that you remember, but this is Sirac, who knows what this trap entails.
I'm still going to pull the one I know, regardless.
All right. Let's see if it is still the correct answer. What room is this? This is this one. All right. I need a D2 from someone.
Boblin. Two.
Okay. Okay. As you go to pull on the lever, instead of teleporting you like it did last time, the mouth opens up as wide as it possibly can. And I need a dexterity save from everyone in the room, including the Tomb Guardian. As you see,
you're also held, so you're...
Yeah, you are fine. As you see what looks like a black hole inside of this mouth. I need, and I will say this out loud, DC 11 dexterity saving throws.
Oh, from Totzig and the thing, because...
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
As the bodies inside of this room slowly get pulled in, I'm going to need as many... Okay, so it's 10 rounds of this. Because it's a minute-long effect. As you see the corpses start flying into this and just start disintegrating on contact with the orb. So I'm going to ask for 9 more rounds of this.
I would
Does he get to act on his turn?
Yeah, I would say, like, initiative, like, at the end of each... or end of each turn, it would be saves.
That would be fair. This first one opened up as a result of things that happened. So I will say at the end of initiative rolls. At the end of Boblin's turn, effectively.
How about at the end of Totzig's turn, because he was the one who pulled it.
That's fair. So this is the first round. So Boblin, Death saving
Boblin.
throw. Death saving throw, please.
Buddy, you're
Okay.
gonna need to do better than that.
The Tomb Guardian, being right next to you, and not being pulled into the Orb of Annihilation,
Orb
the
of
Sphere of Annihilation. The Sphere of Annihilation. Sorry, I missaid. Will try to punch the Horseman.
Mm-hmm.
That is what it knows to do.
That's a miss. That's a hit. Even with shield. Busting through all my temp HP and a good chunk of the aid.
Toxic.
Alright. I am going to cast Spider Climb on myself and hug against this wall. Latching on.
You will still be needed.
I don't know that in character, sir.
That is fair. I'm just saying, as a player, this is still going to happen on the end of your turn.
But basically,
Is
I'm
there anything
latching
else
myself
that
in
you
any
need to do?
fashion to try and hold on as strongly as possible, i.e.,
Okay.
fighting for advantage as
Okay.
the player.
That is fair. That is fair. Are you going to do anything else?
Let me still finish calculating the damage I took. 1 second. So it's 12,
Oh yeah, you need to count
9,
your ribs.
So I have 1 8 HP left.
Okay.
But that is the action to cast, a bit of movement. That's that.
Okay. At the end, I'm gonna need.
Medi-turret will do its thing.
It's also on your back. Does the Medi-turret have a stat block?
It does not.
Okay, then it is not something that can get sucked in. It is attached to you. So, I will give you advantage, and the Tomb Guardian has to make its saves. It goes flying into the hole and gets devoured.
Okay. We'll like hugged to the chest with the boblin, slap him with one of these.
I still
After
need
after his saves or his death save.
saving throw.
Don't do it, boblin. You know what you need to not do.
I know what I need to not do. I just don't know if I have the strength to not do it.
I will yeet you into the chasm.
Oh, thank fucking God.
I don't know about those who have the dice up. That lingered for me.
I don't, but I saw like typing. Okay, so now
Screaming in his ear, don't you fucking squirm.
we are on effectively out of combat, but we still have 8 more rounds of this. So now that Boblin is
He's still being held by Totsig, though.
yes, but he still has to make his save.
Yes, 'cause now he is not dead weight limp.
Mm-hmm.
Needs a deck save
A deck save.
with advantage.
Not on the first one.
Jesus Christ, Boblin.
So do 4.
This, I will remind
5,
everyone, this is the doctor's
6.
fault.
No, it isn't. 7,
Yes, goddammit, yes it
8.
is.
9, 10.
Okay.
Oh.
You idiot.
I had Flash of Genius ready. Don't even.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, there's only one thing you could have rolled that would fail.
Okay. Boblin,
Boblin.
I need a bunch of deck saving throws from you.
How many do you need?
The same amount. What's it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more.
Yep.
Seven
Seven.
more.
7.
And these are at advantage, correct?
Since he is being so held tightly by Totsig.
I will give that to him. Again, I have openly said that this is DC 11.
1. Okay. 2.
This is going super.
Fuck!
It's advantage, correct? Flash of Genius
Yes.
on the
He
8.
had the advantage.
So 13
Okay.
or 12.
Okay.
How many times can you do that?
Yep, 5 more times. Sir, let me put it this way. No, I do not have 5 more Flash of Geniuses. I think you're like 2, 3. Double checking.
Probably.
All right. Let us continue.
3.
I'm currently tabbed out, so if you need my Flash Genius, I need you to tell me.
4.
He'll just scream fuck.
5. 324s in a row. Jesus Christ.
See, you were saving all those bad rolls for this.
6. Crit.
One more.
And 24 and 25. Another crit.
Okay.
What if those crits end up getting the right lever and just ending this scene?
Oh
So,
my god.
As as the mouth closes, the two of you effectively feel regular gravity for a second. This room is clear of bodies now.
I'm just gonna hold him like not by the neck, but by the collar, just staring dead at him. Grab the skull that's probably still in his left hand and throw it across the room.
Roll for initiative as you awake the spirit of the Minotaur.
We'll worry about that at another point in time. As you hear an audible clink, as apparently the lever shifted to a different position, and then reset itself.
I will pull the lever.
Congratulations, you are back up at the top of the Tomb of the Nine Gods.
And then I assume all of us are there, and then we head back down to literally where we were. Problem solved.
Okay.
We
And that is
appear.
where
I'm
we'll
still
stop for the night.
strangling the goblin.
And
Robin just like hugging his dad.
that's